All right, here we go. So basically, Cyberflix, and this one's pretty good too. But in Cyber, for instance, if there's something funky going on when you go into Cyber, we're gonna go all the way down to settings. Once you're in settings, you're gonna go to choose default video player. Press that, and you're gonna go down to the second one. It's called X. So we're gonna go up here. This is gonna happen because this one doesn't work well. It's called Cyberplay. So when you go from Cyberplay, you're gonna go to this one right here, Expo player built in if you have any issues. So we're gonna go to that one, and that's what it should say. That when you're done, you just press the back button, and then let's say you go into a movie, and this one's gonna ask me to update. I'm not gonna update it right now. I really don't want to update it. So you go to play, and it's gonna prompt you to this. It's gonna prompt you, says press yes to use Cyber Play, press no to use the built-in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and go to no. And when you go into no, you gotta wait, let this populate. All this is gonna populate with different ones. So let it do it, and you'll see the difference. And the movie will play after that. The top expo, for some reason, for me, it wasn't even working. It wouldn't even update for anything. But the bottom one's fine. That's what it says for issues. So you let it populate, and you're going to figure out which one you want to go to. Normally, if you let all these populate, it'd be so many of them. So you can go here and go to the top one. Then it's going to give you an option to play with subtitles, play with, download with subtitles. So we're not going to download any damn thing. We're just going to press play. And give it a little twirl, give it a second. And at the bottom, it should have a little dot, and boom, the movie should come on for you. Let me pause it real quick. So once again, you have the hamburger. And from there, you can navigate between TV shows and movies. If you did somehow download something, you go to downloads. It's all in the hamburger, right to the top left. Like I said, you can also hit the search and go what you're looking for. If you look in TV shows, for instance, I'm not gonna watch, you go to seasons. Once you're in seasons, then you have the seasons that have season 1, season 2. So we go to season 1. These are all the seasons. All the episodes of season 1. So as long as that's underlined, you're on the right one. You go way over and just go to the top right to the play button. And if it says the same thing, so if this continue to say the same thing, what you do is press don't ask again, and then you press no. That's it. And then it'll populate once again, and you go to which one you want to go to. And if you have any buffering issues, always press the back button and find another one, because it has a resume. You can resume from where you was at. 1 second. Now we're gonna go into cinema. It's for the people that kind of brand new to it and don't understand how to navigate. I mean, it's the same as the other ones, a little different. Fairly the same. So once again, hamburger. If you have any issues, again, you can always go down to settings. So when you come here, you should be fairly decent. You don't have to change nothing inside here at all. Leave it to where it is. You don't need to mess with nothing in here. You don't need to even mess with that. You can just come out of that, but you can always go to movies or TV shows. It's the same thing. We go to TV shows. You can also change what it looked like with the arrow pointing down to popular, trending, on air, anime. This is where you can do in movies. You can also go and press down and press popular, new HD, let it populate. For instance, we just pick something, I don't know. I won't play the whole thing because that's kind of copyright. You gotta stop what you're doing. Okay, we can go to Polar. So we go to Polar. See right here, when you come in here, it's trailer and downloads. You don't download nothing. So what you do is you scroll down to right here where it says streams and trailers, and you give it a minute for the stream area to populate as many streams as possible, just in case you get any buffering issues. Sometimes you can get one, it just plays through no problem. So you're gonna go to Google. Google's are normally nice. There's quite a few of them that's pretty decent. So what you do is you go to Google. It has the same kind of options as the other one, just a little different. Play, open with, blah blah blah. Download. So we definitely gonna go to play. So when you hit play, Give it a second for it to grab it. And like I said, if this one doesn't work well, you always go with another one. For instance, it came right on. No problem. Okay. And to get into live stream, you can go with MobDraw. So when you go into MobDraw, it's a little tent. It's actually just a little tent. That's MobDraw. That's where you want to go. This is where you would watch live stuff. Okay, no ads. So you go to channels. Channels will have like ABC, BT. Now, mind you, they frequently update a lot of these when they don't work. They come in here and they fix them. Sometimes you can watch Showtime, but it actually only be Showtime. It'll be something like on a different channel. So you let that keep turning. It takes a minute, and it's fetching the whatever program it got on Showtime. Sometimes it won't work for shit, and you got to go to a whole new one. But for the most part, normally the ones that work, they work. But like I said, they normally stay up on here and they fix what they need to fix. I'm not gonna completely go into everything. So for instance, Showtime doesn't work. So you go into another Showtime, see if that will work. If it doesn't work, but sometimes it normally takes a second for the TV show to come on. It's gonna pause for a hot second, then it's gonna catch speed. You know, for the most part, they all do that. And if you wanted to, back button, if you want to watch news, sports is like your ESPN and all that good stuff. And other than that one, remember when you come into home, you want to go to where it says your apps and channels, and you want to kind of go over to the right where it says see all. You can press see all. And when you go inside here, this is where all your apps is going to be at. They're normally going to be at the top for you. These are just scattered. So all your apps are normally inside here. You go to different ones. And another good one is probably this one for live TV. Like Sonics, something. Get the wave. 1 second. So if you somehow get this little message right here, you always go to where it says don't show again. And then you go over here to the right and press OK. And then here, it's the same. Just remember, UK is English, and US, no IT, no ES, no D anything. Only UK and US. And you can also set these as your favorites when you go in. For instance, let's say, I don't know, let's find one. I'm going to click completely out of this as soon as it come on. I'm sure you can make it big and all that. We'll go to something random. Oh, I don't want to search some channels. We'll just go there. So you make it full. I'm gonna come up out of here quick as hell. So that's how you. This also, and then whatever you save. Which one wasn't gonna save? Add favorites, and when you add favorites, your favorites will be in the hamburger. So you go into that, and then whatever you save will be over here, favorites and all that good stuff. So pretty much, I mean, it's a lot of trial and error. You also will have inside here, I get it all the way to Tetris. Mine's not set up the way I set everybody else's up. And you have a couple of cleaners that clean it out. I don't even know if this one even have any cleaner on here. But I gave you 2 cleaners. One is really just a broom that says clean. You go in there and clean it. And that's it. This one doesn't have the broom. I must have installed it on here. But everybody else that I know I've done, you normally have a cleaner that cleans out it. So clean it out every 5 days, 7 days tops. Just to get everything going smoothly, and that's about it.